but the internet is never gonna change. The internet is where hopes and dreams come to die, Eddie. It's about growing the up and getting some thick skin.
What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about a little thing called entitlement. And entitlement is when you think that you can make whatever content you want, or you can destroy whatever video game franchise you want. You can do anything you want and that there won't be repercussions. And this is something women, and I'm not sure if this is a woman or a man, but this is something I think women have particularly a hard time with, is that they don't understand the idea that when you create content, now people can react to it in any way they want, and you're not the victim for how people react to that content. I want you to notice the pattern here, because the pattern always begins with step one, destroy something people loved, or maybe make a controversial comment or content. Step two, people react violently. Not surprisingly, people do not like your reaction or your content or game. And step three, now paint yourself as the victim. Paint yourself as the victim and, oh, woe is me. People are so mean. This isn't fair. It is fair, because you put yourself into the public space Alyssa Mercante did this same thing. You put yourself into the public space with the content that you made, and you will get roasted mercilessly. And that's what it means to be a public figure who is creating content and creating games. So, Smash JT found this awesome clip of this girl, Nore. This chick got banned from EA, and she has an amazing rant. So first, I want you to notice this chick, Eddie, complaining about her situation. Basically, she's been getting roasted online because she was at the forefront of this Dragon Age debacle, and she's upset that she's been getting roasted online. But notice what Nore says about it. This is awesome.
My face and my rook have been used in so many thumbnails on so many
I wonder why.
horrible, hateful videos.
That's what happens when you say things that people don't like. Particularly when you have a close friendship or relationship with the creative director of the game. And it's tough titties, sweetie. You brought this upon yourself. You created content that people hated, and you were involved with destroying a video game franchise people loved, and you deserve every ounce of what you get online.
That my comment section on most of my social media has just been a flood, a wash of either transphobia.
Yeah, maybe you should stop making content that people hate. Maybe this is a hint. You should get off the internet, go get a cabin in the woods, and go make video games for yourself there.
Mm-hmm.
Fat shaming. People.
Yes, that is what you deal with online. When you make content online, that's what you face.
Calling me a shrill or a shill or whatever it is, saying that I'm being paid by BioWare to say.
But you have been paid by BioWare. I mean, I don't have a contract. You are being paid. Like, I don't care. You see, they made fun of me. Oh, this is the internet. Yeah, you're gonna get made fun of. Like, you make fun of, like, oh, straight people and cisgender people, and, welcome to the internet. I'm very sorry to tell you this, but the internet is never gonna change. The internet is where hopes and dreams come to die, Eddie.
God, it's so true. It's like, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you can't take the heat, don't post your stuff to the internet. Post it to your journal. Write it on a piece of paper and fold it up and keep it in your desk. When you post junk on the internet, you cannot control the reaction. And also, you can't bitch about the reaction.
They're going to make fun of me. They're going to make fun of my appearance. And guess what? It's about growing the up.
Dude, this chick is so right on. Yes.
And getting some thick skin.
She said, Eddie hates me. He has been trying to intimidate me by threatening.
Oh, I just realized it's a he. It's a he. It's not a she. That's supposed to be a dude. No. So there's all kinds of questionable ethical behavior here, because Eddie, this he, she, it, has a friendship or a relationship with Corinne Bush or whatever. So of course they're not going to review their content fairly, and watch just this absolute garbage.
I heard that you wanted to see the character creator for Dragon Age the Veilguard, so I'm here to give you an introductory guide. BioWare have promised us one of the best character creators, and I think they've delivered, because I think this is the best character creator in the franchise.
Oh, does this perhaps have anything to do with EA paying you money, showering you with attention, flying you out to events where you get to hang out with the people who made the game? So, guys, this is what we call an unholy alliance here. You've got a person on the right who has a mental disease, who thinks that they're a man. You've got a person on the left who has an undiagnosed mental illness and thinks that they're a woman. Person on the left is making a game. Person on the right is a content creator, and it's just this is what we got. So, guys, I want to move on here quickly to something that Endymion said that I think just kind of exposes the anti-whiteness present in this game. He explained every single villain in this game is either a white man or a woman. They also make every faction be led by either a woman, like in the case of the Grey Wardens, or the Antivan Crows, which are led by a black elf woman and some other guy. By the way, no single faction in this game is ran by a single man, and especially not a single white man either. The Shadow Dragons are led by a man and a trans man. The Veil Jumpers are led by an Asian and black elf. By the way, the Asian elf who leads the Veil Jumpers was previously in a relationship with Balara, your companion, and the black elf, whose name is Strife. If you don't romance Emmerich the Necromancer, Strife and Emmerich end up being in a relationship as well. So the Veil Jumpers leaders are not only very diverse, but they're both gay as well. The Morn Watch is led by a brown woman and a shadow ghost apparition thing. Guys, is it any surprise that these people hate white men? And that's why their game completely failed and was a complete disaster. Guys, one final thing that I wanted to leave y'all with is this I know I've posted on my Twitter, but this is, I think, one of the best gaming memes that describes perfectly our current situation. And I just want to bring it back up again because this meme so perfectly encapsulates what we're dealing with right now. So along the top is games of the 90s and games of the 2000s. So these games, the first one says, I coded Roller Coaster Tycoon entirely in assembly so it can run on most machines. We made a shooter game that only takes up 97 bytes of space. I think he's referring to Doom. Try out our new game. First few levels are free shareware. Minimum requirements so long as your computer can turn on. And then this really encapsulates video games from 20 years ago, I think. We focus on creating memorable stories that will impact your life in ways you couldn't even imagine was possible. Also, our characters are naturally diverse and we don't shove any real-world cringe politics down your throats because we understand that you play games to escape reality and it'll ruin the story and immersion for you. We want you to know how much time and effort we put into making this game and that we won't disrespect your intelligence. Well, let's jump down to AAA game developers now. Sorry, we can't work on fixing the game. One of our employees keeps stealing breast milk from the female employees. Our game is 500 gigabytes. I think they're talking about Call of Duty here. You don't need to play any other games, right? Also, there is a 50 gigabyte update patch. Optimization, just get a better PC, bro. You need at least next gen to play without our game crashing. Our single player game is always online because F you, that's why. Guys, and this is just a masterstroke. If this doesn't perfectly describe modern games, I don't know what does. We made the game to teach you about using correct pronouns. Yes, even in a story where it doesn't make any sense. You must learn to not misgender someone. Also, we made women ugly in our game because real women cannot be beautiful and sexy because we are real women. Not really. If you don't like our game, then you must be a bigot or an smooth-brained and LGBTQ brained all over the place. Guys, this is the best meme of the past few years. So yeah, that's about it. And I guess I only showed this meme because it's sort of loosely related to Dragon Age, but I'm going to get out of here, guys. See y'all later. Bye.